Was listed as questionable with back spasms. Threw a ball at him and got a technical. Let's see that intensity for Jokic and the Nuggets, because the rivalry between these two equals that between Denver and OKC. Murray misses to start the game. One and done for Denver. Here's Randall working on Cam Johnson. Spinning, kept the pivot foot down, missed badly. And here comes Brown. Christian Brown at 23 points Friday, maybe his best game of the season, or certainly one of them. He's missed a good part of the year with ankle injuries. Jokic misses in the paint. That Friday night game, his second worst shooting performance of the year.
We keep talking about his struggles shooting the jump shot, and it's appropriate because it's true, as Dante gets a jumper to fall. But even as Jokic has, quote, struggled, the percentages are efficiency numbers that most players would love to have.
Inside, Johnson throws it out. Shot clock down to 7. Jokic will hoist the three, and it's an air ball. His 23 three-point attempts the last 2 games, the most in any 2-game span, including the playoffs, in Jokic's career.
And it should be
no question. So it's 3-0 Minnesota. We apologize for a little technical trade on the road, which ties a season high. Denver coming off its worst month of the year. They're glad that the calendar is turned to March. Johnson's three not close. Saved by DiVincenzo. Denver was 4-7 in February, and that was with Jokic in the lineup after he missed all of January. Here's Edwards. Fires inside, and that's Minnesota. Actually, the scoreboard in the arena isn't working either, as at least the horn isn't going off for 12 straight minutes. Jokic has it knocked out of bounds off his leg by Gobert. Fans on where we are with the clock.
Might be a little more like a radio call for you, Dave.
We're used to that. We can handle that. Edwards had it deflected. It ended up getting to Gobert. Now McDaniels, who's having a career year, gets inside and scores with the left hand.
I just think back to his rookie season. There's just things that he does now on the offensive end with a confidence that's tremendous. Give that young man credit. He has worked so hard to develop his game.
9:20 remaining in the first. Jokic, long 2, and Denver finally on the board. It took almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're starting their offense in the middle of the floor. That 2-man game, we see it on repeat. I like that it's happening right there in the middle.
Edwards skips to DiVincenzo. Dangerous pass. Strother was upset he didn't get the steal. Randall's three off the side of the rim. His struggles continue. 0 for 2 so far, 1 of 10 last game. Great feed by Jokic to the cutting Christian Brown.
And I say it all the time. Christian Brown runs the floor like a big trying to get to a rim run. That ability to put pressure on in transition important.
Edwards can't kiss it in with the left hand. His first shot attempt of the game. Clock is at 8:27 right now as Murray gets loose and connects on a three.
You can see the work in space, and Murray makes you pay.
So with 8 minutes to go, Denver scored the last 7 after Minnesota started the game in a 5-0 run. McDaniels takes care of Denver's run, though, getting his second field goal.
He's got that kind of size now, right? That's 2 paint buckets for McDaniels. He shot the 3 well all year.
He's 5th in the league in 3-point shooting. Late whistle, but a foul called on the shot attempt. Murray, 88% free throw shooter.
Off the gates, the starting gates at the start of the season, in the best shape of his career, and wanting to get off to a fast start. He is a notoriously slow starter to the season. It's changed the equation for him.
Went 1 of 2, though, on that trip. 3 ball straight on Edwards, no good. Rough start for Minnesota. 3 of 8, 1 of 3 from 3. Down 1, though, to Denver. 7.5 on the clock in the first. Murray working off the Jokic screen. Well, McDaniels having all kinds of issues trying to get around Jokic. Jokic, hard screen set on DiVincenzo. Gets the return pass and is fouled. No one has ever led the NBA in rebounds per game and assists per game. 3-time MVP, 2-time runner-up, yet every year I feel like, Doris, we sit here and say he's been better this year.
It's incredible. I remember when he himself a year ago talked about, I think I'm playing the best basketball of my career. He is not somebody to toot his own horn. In fact, he is averse to speaking about himself.
DiVincenzo's three no good. 7-minute mark, 9-7 Denver. Minnesota just 1 of 4 from 3. Denver 1 of 4 as well from 3. Jokic 3 points and an assist. Cam Johnson finds Jokic, who takes it to the rim and slams it.
It's just so hard to deal with those dribble handoffs because guys like Strother and Cam figuring out how to play off him.
McDaniel's 3 off target. An 11-2 run by Denver. The Nuggets have scored on 6 consecutive trips. Murray collides with McDaniels, who hits the deck. Murray short of the triple try, though, kept alive. And a second chance opportunity. Jokic on the 22-foot back down of DiVincenzo. And now Brown will dribble it out. Shot clock at 2, and that one way off. You could see it as soon as it left his fingertips.
Jokic wanted it on the repost. Christian Brown elected to turn his back.
Low scoring game. We've played 6 minutes here in the first, a total of 18 points. DiVincenzo launches, and he's fouled by Cam Johnson shooting a 3.
We're talking about high-level opponents.
On the road has been better than it is at home, and they're normally one of the best home.
It's in the dunker spot. The ability to knock down threes at a high clip. He's as confident as I've seen him from 3 when he's been healthy. And then Peyton Watson as well, one of their elite defenders.
Let's get more from Katie.
You mentioned Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson. They're both now on the same timeline to return to play. Adamant expects them to be back within a week to 10 days. He said the medical staff thought Gordon would return first, but Watson's progressed quicker than expected. But with soft tissue injuries, it's about their comfort level mentally too. Are they ready to explode and play in a real game? But they're due back very soon. 9th
straight game that Watson has missed. And for Gordon, it's his 15th consecutive. McDaniel's 3 off the heel. Gobert bats it around, but it's Denver ball. Denver leading by 4. Murray lets it fly in the 3 off the mark. Murray 1 of 4. All his shot attempts have come from 3. He scored 39 points Friday in Oklahoma City. Reed, and the former 6th man of the year, comes off the bench and scores quickly.
It just gives them such a lift on the offensive end. Gets his 3 off quickly. Obviously shows you the mid-range there. The one thing you'd like to see from Naz and Jaden is a little bit more night-to-night consistency.
A great finish by Brown, able to spin that home. And Jokic gets his 2nd assist. Minnesota in general is not a consistent team as McDaniel scores.
True.
That's kind of how this year has been. You wonder if some of that is making Western Conference Finals appearances in back-to-back years, trying to navigate the regular season. They were the 6th seed last year and did it. Jokic goes around Gobert, gets the reverse layup.
Yeah, to me it's also maturity for the Timberwolves. Your best players, Anthony Edwards, still young, but highly skilled.
Hasn't scored yet today. He's 0 for 2. Shot clock down to 5. McDaniels through the lane. DiVincenzo, great look. Can't knock it down. 1 of 7 for Minnesota from 3.
Good look there. I mean, that's one Dante's very comfortable with.
Jokic, quick catch and shoot. And the 3 for Hardaway.